right. So, you guys are on your way back to the werewolves when I need everyone to give me a perception.
That's not one of the things in our kit.
No.
That's not one of the things that I'm good at.
Well, we know that, dear.
Oh, there it is.
All right. So, Pax, you catch just in time as you're wandering.
Uh-oh.
The roadway you're walking on is strangely very quiet. Except for like a periodic sound of something. And then it hits you. They're footsteps, and they're coming from all around, but you don't see anybody within view.
Guys, do you hear that? There's something around us.
Nope.
And then you notice, you hear one last set of steps behind you, and you catch a glimpse. You catch a glimpse of something around the corner. Let me have you guys give me initiative.
I like that.
No, anything but the generic low-tier rogue.
Oh. There we go.
Oh, yeah. Shit, I didn't click the macro. I forgot. Forgot already.
Well, I'm not counting non-macro initiatives, so you're gonna have to click the macro.
Done.
We only got the best rolls here.
Oh, I'm forgetting how to eat.
Yeah, don't choke yourself. We need you, GM.
Wouldn't that be great? That's how I go out on stream.
No thanks. I don't really want to have to deal with that.
Don't worry, it's GM. The government will bail him out.
Steven really enjoyed that joke, James.
It was a good one. I mean, I definitely gotta agree, to be honest.
I need to bring up another campaign real quick.
What are you doing back there?
Being a cute kitty.
Oh, there's a moth over there. That's what's going on.
Ew.
Yeah, there was like a super huge moth outside my house earlier.
They always look so gross.
Alright. So, initiative. Somebody named Jack is going to start us off. That's the only mini I had for this, because I didn't make this mini in advance.
Hey, Jack is no low-tier rogue.
Oh, he is not a low-tier rogue, in fact. You will discover he is most certainly not a low-tier rogue for the purposes of this combat. He is, in fact, actual Jack.
I don't know what that
Wait, I thought he was haunting me in the other campaign.
This is a different Jack.
Oh.
It's Steve's run out of assets, Jack. So Jack is going to step out. Whoops. Damn it. Come on. He's gonna go 30 feet to here. And Meg looks like a healer because she's wearing a fucking holy symbol and holy symbols everywhere. So it is going to take its attack on Meg.
Where's Jack?
Did I not? Oh yeah, did I not move it to the? No, it should be right behind you guys.
It, but it's not labeled. I think is.
Oh yeah, sorry. I'll throw a name on it real quick. There you go. And Jack is going to take a shot on Meg.
Oh, okay. He's in the middle of the street.
Yeah.
Okay.
And gets a 16 to hit on Meg, which is a hit for... Wow, 14.
Holy fuck.
And Meg is dead.
Meg is still up, but Meg does not look well. Hardcore.
She would not be up if the real Jack was right there.
That was using the stats with real Jack. It's just not within 30 feet.
Without the deadly aim and rapid shot?
Oh, he didn't know what kind of AC she was going to have. Why would you take a chance like that against a party you don't know the level of?
Oh, but it had the other feat that gave +4 to attack, and then with the plus. Okay.
I actually forgot about the +4, so it's even more of a hit. But yeah. Hardcore.
Well, it's +4 then -2 for the deadly aim.
Right.
Yeah.
Since I got... How far away is he? From where I am?
45 feet.
5 feet. Crap. So I will, come here. Move. Alright. That should be 10 feet or so, right?
You can, if you hold down Q after you pick up your character, it will tell you how far you've moved.
Oh, okay, so...
It's very weird. You have to grab the character.
Okay.
Then, while you're holding the character, press Q. Oh, no. It's... Fuck, I hate the way this works. Grab and start moving the character, and then push Q. I'm sorry. That was a misspeak on my part. Like, move the character a distance, and then push Q. While you're still holding on to it.
Oh, okay. Then hit Q. Oh, 16 feet.
Yeah.
That's weird. So move up about 10 feet. Get him in range. 15 feet. And then flip off a dart real fast.
Mm-hmm.
Do. How many I got? Oh, I got one of those. Fling!
All right. That is a hit for 4 points of damage.
Do we only see one right now?
You only see the one right now.
Okay.
Actually, Harcourt, give me another perception where you're standing.
Probably gonna be shitty.
Because I see 2 on the initiative sheet.
There should only be one low-tier rogue on the initiative sheet.
Right, and then there's Jack at the bottom.
Yeah. All right, you notice that there is another one.
Ow.
Here.
Ah, crap.
All right, the rogues go.
Little assistance, kids.
Kids?
Gonna move just a little bit, and
you don't
these
think
two
I should
are gonna take shots at Harcourt. Since they are generic low-tier rogues. And they don't think through strategy unless they're told. I don't suppose a 4 hits you, James, on a botch. Like, that's...
A 4? No, not at all.
A 22 hits you, though.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Take 3. Also, One more steps out and is going to take a shot at Galfine.
Whoa, excuse
multiplying.
me?
Does a 21 hit Galfine?
Yeah.
Hot dice. 6 points of damage. But that's not all.
Of course.
Yeah,
No
you
good
guys,
deed goes unpunished.
I've I've been rolling a lot of really high percentile dice lately.
Yeah, maybe you should stop doing that.
Yeah, this is how we get eaten.
Does a 15 hit Galfine? I believe that misses.
My AC is 15.
Oh. That's gonna be for 7.
Hooray!
Alright. Pax.
Should I help Meg or should I try and... I should probably try and take these guys down. I'm trying to think if I do like a... Were you saying something?
I need to let you play or the party tell you what to do.
Right, I'm not talking to you.
Right, sorry.
So like, should I...
We're gonna need our healer, and we're gonna need some sort of buffs that might help. So what can you do for us?
Well, I don't know what to do first, because I can cure light wounds on Meg, but I don't know if it's better to try and do a lullaby on them. Can't remember if lullaby's on multiple people.
Lullaby is a single target.
Sorry, it says targets up to 5 creatures.
Oh, okay. Lullaby gets them ready for you to cast sleep and gives them a slight debuff. So I guess I have Lullaby wrong.
I have to cast lullaby before I could cast sleep,
Yes.
but I can't do them in the same turn.
No. You can only cast one spell a turn. Spells take a standard action in most cases to cast. And you have one standard action and one move action.
Yeah, you need like a meta magic rod of Quicken or something like that.
Yeah.
Then you can cast 2.
Cast it on those two in front of Galfine.
Do you think I should do that instead of helping Meg?
If you slow them down, Galfine can split their skulls while me and Zog the back end.
Yeah, I mean, if you put some people to sleep, like, if you think you can put someone to sleep without Lullaby, I mean, that'd probably be the best option. Just to deny some of these rogues their turns.
So I moved a little bit, so I'm a little bit in front of Meg. Let me see what... it says 1 or more living creatures.
For sleep?
Yeah, it depends on their hit dice.
For sleep.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm gonna
It's
try...
an area of effect. Okay, DC is 14 for them. I will have them each make will saves.
Alright, and you did
First
the...
one succeeds.
At the 3 at the front is the ones you did?
Yeah.
Okay.
The ones in front of Galfine.
Okay.
Damn it!
Damn.
What the third one?
You
Finally.
put an unseen third one to sleep.
Oh.
Fuck.
So it basically looks like she did.
Yeah. They apparently had a lot of coffee before they got here. Like a lot of coffee. You can see like there are coffee cups everywhere around where they're standing.
And so it basically has no effect on them, right?
Yes, they are not put to sleep.
Okay.
Yeah, I went to Dunkin' this morning.
One of them
Meg,
still has a cup in their hand.
Meg is going to channel because everybody is within range. That'll be her first action, and that benefits her as well. Everybody gains 7 HP.
Even if I didn't lose any?
You can't gain hit points if you're full, but currently your character shows that you have lost HP, so you may just want to put yourself at max anyway.
Oh yeah, and we can change our spell points on our figures too?
Yes, you can change the spell points on your figures as you use your spells.
Cool. So I was like, man, where am I going to mark these spell points?
It's not a spell. And then Meg is also going to... Pax, you're still showing that you're down 4 hit points.
I'm looking at my sheet to try and figure out where I'm supposed to be for what.
You can gain back 7, so plus 4. 17 is your max.
Right, is it the red or is it the green?
The green. The green is your current hit points. Gelfine, you gain back your 7, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. Meg is then going to cast a protection from evil on Harcourt. You said you were going to go in to combat, right?
Yeah. Yeah. I was heading towards Jack. I was trying to do something.
Meg is going to give you a protection from evil.
Okay.
So you get a +2 to deflection to AC and +2 against saves from evil characters.
Damn, I was about to attack James too.
Ah, damn.
That was gonna be my turn. I'm teaming up with Jack.
Zug.
Of course you would.
Yeah, I mean, I'll Scorching Ray Jack.
Okay.
The tables have turned.
Oh, hell yeah.
That is 3 spell points.
Jack is lit up.
And not in a good way.
Nope. He would like to pass, but unfortunately he's just gonna puff. Alright. Gelfine.
Hooray for being a bottom of the end.
I mean, there's still plenty you can do here in the combat.
Yeah, I'm going to attack these rogues that are trying to come up behind us.
Okay.
So I'll attack the one that's right in front of me.
Oh, Jesus.
Holy shit!
Yeah. He is turned to Vapor. Oh, no, I'm sorry. You did non-lethal, so he is not turned to Vapor. He is knocked unconscious. Oops, that's right. I forgot about this. They're all on the same hit point tracker. So yeah, he is unconscious. I'll just mark
All
him.
of them are suddenly unconscious.
Yeah, their one hit ruins them
Great.
all. Wrong fucking button. Damn it. That one. Okay. Actually, I should use something. I should use a sleepy one. Where is that sleepy one? Why is the sleepy one disappearing? Guess it doesn't matter. We'll use that. Oh, God damn it. Markham. Thank you. Alright. Good job, Gelfine. Jack goes. Jack is going to
Burn more.
I mean, he is not a big fan of the current burning he's feeling.
Stop, drop, and roll, and then run like a sissy.
No, he's still feeling pretty good right now about the situation. His rogues will advance on you and should be able to take you out, especially if he dunks your healer. So he's going to take another shot at the healer, and this time he's going to take 2 shots at the healer.
How come he can take 2 shots?
His rapid shot. The first one's going to hit Meg for... Oops. So, I'm going to give it to you and roll 20, actually. I feel like that's the better way to
Did
do it.
he 5-foot step in to get his 30 within 30 feet?
He is in 30 feet, I thought. Is he not?
I don't know. There's no
Yeah,
squares.
he's in 30 feet. 13 does hit Meg. For... Oops.
Here it comes.
For 9 points of damage. Meg is still up.
That's what Charles gets for not showing up.
And second attack. Him not showing up is the reason this is happening. Oh my god! Damn it! Fucking dice failing out here. I think an 11, though, still technically hits Meg. Yep. Meg did not pick up any armor because I think as an oracle you're subject to spell failure. I don't remember if they're divine. No, they're not. I don't know why. Alright, anyway. So that's going to be 13 to Meg. Meg is unconscious and dying.
Axe, you know what to do next.
Harcourt.
Jack's on fire.
Jack is not on fire. Jack was on fire. Scorching Ray
Okay.
does not repeat.
All right.
Yeah, that was Burning Hands before that was
Okay, I'm gonna.
doing
Oh,
fire damage. Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and step into this guy,
Or Melf's Acid Arrow is the one that does the repeat damage on the second round.
and then we're gonna dookie. Give him a little. Why is that one +2? Oh.
That is a hit. For 6. Oops, right. God damn it. Do it this way. One here. Turn this to none. Do this. But he is still up.
Ugh.
The rogues go. This rogue is going to drop his crossbow and try to dagger you, James. Oh my god. I guess it doesn't confirm, so it's for 4 points of damage or 4 points of damage.
Ooh, I'll take 4 points of damage.
Alright.
The second one, though, because he wants
Yeah.
to.
This one is going to take a shot at Zug after seeing he's a spellcaster. With a dumpus
No,
roll.
that hits.
What? What are you doing to your characters? After seeing get what Galfine does, though, let's see if this rogue maintains morale.
Sorry.
It does not. This rogue takes off running.
Galfine AO.
Yay!
After it's just a wham.
You do actually have an attack of opportunity because they were basically next to each other. So give me an attack.
Okay.
He was not paying attention. He just wanted to get out of there. Yep, and he's actually down then.
Oh.
So he is also down next to you. Let's just copy paste this guy here. There you go. 2 of them down. Pax, that is on you.
Okay. I'm gonna try and heal Meg.
Meg will likely appreciate it. Let's move you in. Excellent. Meg is not bleeding anymore, but she is not conscious yet. Meg will go. She doesn't need to save against death. So Zug.
Oh, Zug turn?
Yep.
So Meg doesn't get to do anything.
Meg is unconscious still.
Yeah.
I will Scorching Ray Jack.
Okay. Holy shit! That does not confirm, unfortunately. But that does do a lot of damage to Jack.
It's touch. Are you sure it doesn't confirm?
Oh, it is touch.
I'm pretty sure
that
that's
is a confirm for 27 points of fire damage. Jack is down. That the flames like nail Jack straight in the face, and like his face bursts into a very Ghost Rider flame as he falls to his knees on the ground. That'll take us to Galfine again.
Alright.
You got 2 people down in front of you and other people on the opposite side.
Yeah, I'm gonna move over and come to at least be of some help to.
Remember, you can double move if you'd like, you just don't get to attack. So you move 30 and then you can move 30 again.
I think I'll
If
at
you want to
least
get
move.
next to something that has, like, you know, a ranged
I'd
weapon on it.
move in and engage that other rogue.
Okay.
See if I can get this one to run away.
Alright, Jack is going to...
Cry like a little girl.
Okay.
were
And that'll take
rolling
us
in
to
roll 20.
Harcourt. Not for that.
Hmm.
I will not roll rolls that are not pertinent to you guys in roll 20.
Okay, I am going to attempt to disarm his weapon
Okay.
instead of strike him dead. Where's my CMB?
Yep.
Boom. Be good. Wish I could see
That
them
will
both.
beat his CMD, so you knock the dagger from his hands.
Now, your choice is to run or run.
Run!
Good choice. Go.
He starts running. Actually, I'll go down this alley and then this way. Alright, Pax.
Take my AO.
I
Pax.
heard you. I'm
Okay.
thinking. I'm wondering if I should try and heal Meg more because she's unconscious
Yeah.
still. How many spells do I get per turn?
You can cast one spell a turn.
Or, I mean, I thought I used up a number of spells, like, in the round.
You use one spell point. So now you have 3. That's the blue bar underneath your character. And the blue circle.
Okay. I'm gonna heal Meg again.
Okay. Alright, Meg is back up. Meg's action, she will stand up. She will check to see how hurt everybody is, and I think she will just heal herself in this particular case.
Am I supposed to be taking points out of my blue circle spell
Yes,
points?
-1 on your... For every time you use a first level spell, it's -1 spell point.
So I should be down at 1 now.
You should be down at 2 right now, because you used 2 spells. Oh no, you've used 3 so far, you're correct.
Well, one of them was a 0 level.
No,
wasn't
they
it?
were all first level, because you did sleep and then 2 cure light wounds. So those are all 3 first level spells.
I was thinking about doing a 0 level.
Yes, you were thinking about it, but that's not what you decided on, because sleeping the people for real would have been slightly more beneficial. Zug.
Right, I'll, force missile.
Okay.
Where do I have that force missile at? There we go.
Alright, the rogue takes some damage. It's fine, I'll let them all go down. Galfine.
Alright, I'm gonna take a swing at this rogue.
That's a hit. Down he goes. And that's the combat.
Alright, what sort of loot do these guys have?
Alright, let's find out. So, Jack has 221 gold.
A 13-pound chunk of mithril.
He does have a 13-pound chunk of mithril. I'm going to run this as Jack's inventory.
Nice.
Aside from the platinum piece and the letters.
Oh.
He also has a compass, some rations, well, 5 rations, 4 sticks of bug meat, a bedroll, 2 bows, a map of the northeast of RA4, and a necklace, and a mask.
Why does he have a map?
He happens to have a map. Maybe
Is it a map? It's not a map of the area we're in, right?
it is not a map of the area you're in, no. You do know that people can travel from time to time outside of the area, so maybe he did some traveling and picked up a map of the area he traveled in.
I want the map.
Okay. I'm gonna roll up the rest of the like minion gold here for you.
I should have detect magic, right? I think.
Yeah. If you've got it, cast it.
You said northeast, right?
Yes, the northeast segment of the continent, or of the country. Okay. With your detect magic, you can identify that the amulet is magical.
Ooh. We got a magical amulet over here.
I want to look at it. I'm going to look at it with the monocle.
Monocle of clarity.
Yeah, the monocle tells you it's a real amulet.
Ooh, it's a real amulet.
Yeah, I'm gonna spellcraft to determine what sort of magic this is.
Okay, go ahead and give me a spellcraft. Okay, this is some kind of curative magic. You can't exactly decipher what its properties are, but it does look like it casts Cure Light Wounds.
I think might be a necklace of Cure Light Wounds. But I can know more tomorrow when I have my identify spell prepared.
All right, so God, they still have a lot of gold, and I did not give them a lot of gold. So on the rest of them, there are. I'm going to total up all the currency for you real quick here. Actually, I'm going to just add this to the sheet. So we have the giant loot sheet. Yeah. There is also, I guess once I get it open here. Come on, loot sheet, where are you? All right, so then here we have random encounter. Hold this up. I'll make this large. So I've added that to the loot sheet.
Where's that loot sheet again?
And there was no money on the first guy.
But there were paintings. 10 of them.
Yes.
Where's that loot sheet again?
It is. The link is in the conscripted or in the Akunsaunt Discord. Under the campaign notes.
Ah, there we go.
All right, so we can divvy that up towards the end of things. You guys can collect all the loot from that. I'm going to add a couple of the extra things on here that we should have, just in case nobody wrote them down. Because did anybody write down the 13-pound hunk of mithril?
Does he legitimately have that?
He does.
I didn't write anything down.
Yeah, I'm just putting it on the random encounter sheet then.
Okay.
And compass.
This is a very weird crossover.
I mean, is that like actually Jack? Like, is that?
It is not actual Jack.
Oh, okay, I was like,
look at him.
that's pretty bogus. Steve making me kill my own dude.
No, I needed to use a character, and then I was like, well, I might as well give you like wealth equal to it. He has all this gear, so rather than roll up a random loot chart. And now it's got me thinking, like, maybe I should do this with the other two characters that have also died, and any subsequent characters that die. They eventually become enemy NPCs in this game.
Oh.
And look at Jack with the monocle. Is he Jack?
I
don't know what he means.
Jack, when you look at Jack with the monocle, Jack actually seems kind of translucent. Everybody else looks like regular people.
Okay. I don't think he belonged here. He don't look right to me. Of course, this is Candor magic, so I have no idea. that means.
Perhaps at some point you can ask him.
Yeah, if I ever find a ring and a rod and
All right.
steal something that I'm not supposed to touch.
So, what are the plans from here? I'm assuming you're continuing on with your meet to the werewolves?
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
now that we got our rewards.
Yep. You arrive at the werewolf encampment. They are very excited to see you, especially with large sacks. Luca rushes over to you this time. Is that food?
Yes.
It is indeed.
And you set down before them 200 pounds of food. While they are very appreciative, they inform you that they don't have ice boxes to store the extra food, but they will cook up all that they can.
I got a real nice recipe to make some jerky.
Okay.
Are we sharing, Zug?
And yeah, all of you can share in the meal with them. It is about early evening at this point when this is when you guys are finishing this up.
All right, so this is when we're supposed to go to the dinner.
No, that is the next day. The next
Okay.
evening is when you are due to the dinner.
So now, could we possibly get some assistance delivering food to refugees?
The werewolf, Luca nods. We can easily arrange something here. This is enough food to get us through the day and into potentially tomorrow if we can manage to make some amount of resources with it. We have some spices and other things. We can potentially cure some of this meat for extended use.
I'm rubbing some wolfsbane into the meat.
Then
All right.
we will.
Go ahead. Are you guys going to stick around there for the evening, or are you going to head back home?
How soon do we need to get this refugee thing moved on?
Right now, it
As
is
soon as we can.
night.
It's
It
too
is
late.
evening.
It's too
So
late. Okay.
you'd have to move the cart over the overnight. And that is
I'm
up to you
okay
if you
with-
want to do it.
I'm cool with hanging with these guys for a little while.
Did we stay the night before? Do we know if they're
No,
gonna
you've not
attack us
stayed
or
here.
something?
You've not stayed here overnight before.
Okay. I don't know. I'm kind of worried. Like, I don't know. Maybe they weren't full enough.
We just brought them more food than they could eat in a day. I'm pretty sure they got snackies. Besides, we have a killer orc, so we're good.
Killer.
Okay, we got a face punching orc. Does that work for you?
I suppose that's closer.
Okay. So you guys. So this is so. Zug, you don't necessarily have to stay here with them. You know that on the roads, like nobody's gonna know who you are. Because you were able to pass by whatever they were talking about earlier just fine.
Okay, so traveling at night here is safe. It's just not in
Traveling
Zoe
through
territory?
Zoe territory is the dangerous part. Traveling the main road at night is usually pretty safe.
Okay.
So you'd have to
Yeah,
make it from werewolf territory though out through Zoe territory on your own.
Yeah. So I mean, I'm not going through Zoe
Okay,
territory.
just checking.
tonight. Yeah.
All right. So everybody can rest, gain hit points equal to your level plus con modifier. If you are currently actually, Meg will heal you up as well, and I think there's enough. Everybody can heal to full.
I'm about to heal some spell points to full.
Yep. Make sure you reset your spell points to max. And the next day.
It just lets me set my spell points to whatever I want. I just told it I had 25.
Yes, you can set it to whatever number you want, but your max is 4.
I was just curious.
Whitney already learning she can cheat. All right. So you guys get up the next morning. The werewolves have managed to cure some of the meat, so you can have some of the. I guess actually meat curing takes a little while, right?
Yeah.
Uh,
Talking about soaking it and then drying it for like a day.
yeah, it's like a full day process. It can even take like weeks.
That depends on how you do it. If you're just burying it in salt, yeah, it could take weeks.
Many of them are still willing to eat some of the leftover meat that's there. Being werewolves, that's a little less brutal on their stomachs.
Oh, that was something I was wondering. So, like, goblins, they can eat raw meat fine, right?
Goblins can eat a lot of different raw meats fine. There are some meats that don't do well in a goblin diet, but yeah, the goblin digestive system is much less sensitive than other creatures.
All right, cool. Yeah, I was wondering. I like earlier when I was at work, I was just thinking about Zug grabbing a cat and taking a bite out of it.
I mean, you could do that.
Right.
Just keeps a backpack full of live cats. I brought some walking around food.
Also hurls them at people randomly as projectile weapons.
After lighting them on fire.
Oh, that's too far. I was okay with the eating of cats. I was okay with the using them as projectile weapons. Not okay with lighting them on fire. Either end the lives quickly, or have them be combatants, but don't burn them.
Think about it. They'd hit because they'd be all claws out by the time they got to them.
I think a cat's already all claws out at all times.
Yeah, but they'd be freaking out and just...
Alright, so now all that is left is for you guys to work out the arrangement. You know that the Dryad territory has carts that you can use to move the food from the Dryads to the refugees. It's just a matter of having the protection. From all of your conversing the day prior, can I get a diplomacy check from all people who have ranks in diplomacy?
I don't have those.
Okay.
I could do a diplomacy, but...
No, needs to be with ranks.
Oh, okay.
Specifically.
It's a crappy roll anyway.
Yes. Okay, so Meg, you and Pax managed to score yourselves a team of 6 werewolves that will accompany the cart.
Okay.
Each or total?
6 total.
Okay.
Luca explains that this is the most she can afford to spare, because there are big worries that if there are too few werewolves here at one time, some of the less reasonable people in House So will try to make a concentrated effort to ensure the rest of them get taken out. So you guys can make your way to the point where the cart would be in Dryad territory.
All right.
You will arrive there successfully. Pax in Dryad territory, you're going to need to ask a little bit about to get the exact location. So can I get a diplomacy from you, since you've got contacts over there?
Yeah.
I can knowledge local too, right?
Not specifically for this, because she has to hook up with the right contact. So yeah, you will manage to get into contact with, why do my Akunsaunt notes keep vanishing?
Maybe you have a ghost.
Perhaps. It's not in those notes. That's really annoying. It's in these notes. I've lost this character's name. You will meet with... Just grab a new name.
Dryad Ithius.
Generic Dryad number 7.
Come on, can I get a good name here, please?
Tree Face.
Tree
Tree
Face.
Tree face neckbeard.
You will meet with Twinkle Mist. I mean, it's a place full of dryads. This is what you're gonna run into. Things like Twinkle Mist and Moon Wisp and Sunberry.
I demand one called Tree Face.
Alright, so, Twinkle Mist is happy to see you again, Pax.
Hi.
Hi, you're here for the shipment? Yes?
Yeah, we're trying to get food to the refugees. They really need it.
Wonderful. We've got quite a stocked cart. No one's been here to move the cart in quite a while.
Yeah, there have been a lot of issues, but hopefully we'll be able to get it through this time.
Excellent. And you're in very interesting company.
You know, we like to travel together.
All right. And you can roll the cart down the roadway. You will find that
I can't.
You will find that with a werewolf escort, aside from a lot of negative looks, in a couple of places you have to specifically, like, there's a writ that you're given that you flash to people to show that you are not transporting these goods for sale, that these are specifically for refugees in the Blade camp. And then you can arrive with the food back at where the refugees are camped out at.
Oh, poor Meg is missing.
The clerics that are there are very happy to see you return it. And the temple will owe the two of you, or the temple will owe all of you a favor.
I really want to take a bite out of a cat like that apple.
Favor.
A favor, yes. We owe you a debt of gratitude.
We weren't just doing this out of the goodness out of our hearts, right? Right?
No, I was doing this for favor.
Meg will not accept the favor. As Meg was doing this as part of her religion.
What's the name of this church?
Sashat.
Okay.
I really hope he's okay.
Maybe he ended up having to work or something.
If he were working, he would definitely
true.
reply.
Or...
I mean, I'm pretty sure he's sleeping.
I mean, he does, like, have a horrible, horrible sleep schedule. But...
Yeah. I mean, based off of all the previous weeks he's been here, I'm pretty sure he's just sleeping.
Yeah. Alright, so, with the food delivered, is there anything else that you guys want to do through the rest of this day?
I'm tired. It's been a busy one.
Yeah, I mean, we're just heading back, right?
You guys are basically, yeah, you're near to where, because you guys are right around here. So it's just a hop, skip, and a jump to get back home.
Yeah, so, I mean, I want to do some knowledge law research on how to get somebody evicted from their apartment, or like what they could, or essentially what would get them kicked out. Like maybe I can find something that I could blame on him. Or
okay,
something.
You and I can talk about that separately and see and see where this story ends up panning out to. I think this will be rather interesting. And then once we've got something planned down, we'll run it through execution.
Cool.
So go ahead and give me the knowledge law now, though, and then I'll tell you what you know.
The match tips.
Okay. So yeah, I'll give you some more details later on this week. Is there anything else anybody wants to do?
There's something I want to do.
Yes.
I want to do the whole brew mutagen thing, but I don't know.
Just click
I
on
don't
brew
remember
mutagen.
what types are.
It's either strength, dex, or con.
I'll probably go.
And you get I think it's +2 from the mutagen. Maybe +4, I don't remember. If you click on the mutagen, it'll tell you. So you might as well first just click on it. That way we're...
Right.
And all the details are in there. So it takes you an hour to brew the mutagen, and then you get a +2 to your natural armor, and a +4 to the ability score you select. So either strength, dex, or con.
Okay. I will make a strength one.
Okay. All right. So you made drugs.
Great.
You
Tell
druggy.
your mom.
All right. Last check. Anybody else got anything else they want to do the rest of the day?
Are we gonna split up the loot?
Yeah, you guys can split up the loot. That is fine. I'm just checking to make sure to see whether or not there's anything we need to check off before the dinner.
Not that I know.
Not that I can think of.
Okay. So let me go ahead and dole out XP, and then you guys can separate loot after that. For today, solving the issue with the food blockage is worth 500 XP.
Ding.
Each you take 200 for role-playing.
Wait, we get 500 and then 200?
Yes.
Okay.
Everybody participate in that recap here, and I'll be extra generous and give you all 100 XP.
Ooh.
You want us to level, don't you?
Not necessarily want you to level, but I like handing out XP from time to time. Yeah, and I kind of wrapped up. I'll go ahead and give you the extra for the combat, actually. Why not? Let me see what that would have been worth.
A lot. Jack was level 20.
Yeah, okay. That plus what are scrub innocent dudes worth? And then another 375 experience each for the combat. I guess it is relevant enough.
All right. Well, I definitely leveled,
Oh, I definitely dinged.
and I need to see what level 4 XP is, or level 5 XP.
Let's see, 5, 7, 5. Okay.
What do I make the next level again?
The next level is
Like 12,000 or something?
Level 5 is 15,000.
Dang.
And what was level 4? Because Charles does not have that updated on the sheet.
Level 4 was 9,000.
9. Okay. Has Galfine leveled yet?
Nope.
How close is she?
600 off.
Okay.
From level 4?
Yeah.
Yeah.
that's about right. It's the difference in additional XP from time to time. The small numbers can sometimes add up.
I got way more XP than that.
Aren't you fancy?
I'm at 10,000 XP.
Yeah, me too. I'm at 10,016.
I'm at 10,140 to be exact. So it looks like I win.
Too big a difference, and I feel like
that's what I was thinking.
Charles's XP seems off too.
Wait, Whitney's at 10,016.
Yep.
What are
I'm
you
under
at?
10. I'm under 10.
What are you at?
I'm at 9,850.
That's still much higher than everybody else. So, Galfine, why don't you go up to 9? Just take your 8 and turn it into a 9, and that should put everybody on closer footing.
Okay, so that means I level.
Yeah.
It's not because you're his kid.
No, because I'm also doing this for Charles, who somehow shows at 7,000 XP.
It's not because he's your friend who's sleeping.
Because he's never here.
Yeah. And while I'm okay with there being small variations in the party, if there's like a full, almost 2,000 point experience gap here, I feel like somewhere along the line, some math did not get tabulated the way it's supposed to.
Probably.
So. All right. Any other questions before we wrap up?
Are we rolling our HP right now?
Yes. Please give me your hit dice rolls.
Wait, sorry, what?
Click on your hit point button.
Okay. For what?
To see how many hit points you get from your level up.
I get what I get.
Sorry, is it red or green?
No, hit the hit on your character sheet. Hit the word HP. I think that's what you click.
So it doesn't automatically add the no, I don't have.
No, you would, if it's your favorite class, you add the additional. Yep.
Only 2.
That's because you have a negative con modifier.
So now I'm at how many?
So you'll actually gain 3 total.
Why do I get an extra?
Because of favorite class. So
What
you
am
add
I
3 to your max hit points.
So I'm now at 20.
Yep.
And
Am
that,
I here?
is that my current as well, or do I stay at?
That would also be your current. When you level up, you also gain hit points equal to what your max was, or what you gained for your max, rather. All right. Then you guys can split the loot, and that is where we'll wrap up for this evening.
Hey, what do you know? It's the amount we spent on meat.
Well, like you bought free meat, right?
Pretty much.
For the record, a 13-pound hunk of mithril, though, is not only what you spent on meat, so... And I mean, if you look at the total value column, there is actually more total value than what you spent on meat, so...
So are we automatically selling gems and shit, or what?
That's so weird. Well, what about the thing that has the cure light wounds amethyst? Seems like something we should keep.
I was gonna identify that tomorrow with.
Yeah. Why don't you go ahead and do that now? Yeah.
Okay.
Click
yeah,
on your
I
identify. Okay, and then give me the spellcraft. I need to program the spellcraft into this this roll. So that is a 26. That is enough, actually, because you were just short of it before. That is enough to identify that this is like the wands that were from Conscripted. When you hold onto the wand a specific way, it will cause you to heal 1d8 plus 1, like a Cure Light would. It can be used, it has 3 charges on it, and each day it recharges 1 charge.
Okay. I'll let you guys know.
Seems like we should keep that one.
Yep, seems useful.
It's a matter of who will carry it.
It seems like it should be someone who doesn't have healing powers, so Meg and I don't need it.
Yeah, I say actually give it to the healer so that you have more healing power.
Yeah,
You think
well,
so?
yeah, I actually agree because then the healer doesn't have to spend their own
Their spell points.
spell on themselves.
Yeah.
They can instead heal the other party members.
Well, should we give it to Meg since she's the best healer?
Or why
Oh,
can't
well,
you
Meg,
take-
Meg heals herself with channel, so it'd probably be best with you.
Okay, so I can take it.
That's my opinion.
Okay.
Galfine, you okay with that? I just add it to my gear.
Yep.
What's it called again?
I'll actually add it to your gear because I've got specific programming for it. That'll
Okay.
carry over. And then when you click on the item, it'll trigger the cure.
So we have a total of 143 gold. Is that with? Oh no, that's with. Those the individual.
Yeah, if you look at the total value,
Oh,
is the
221.
gems plus the coins.
Okay, it's 221.
Yeah. If you want to sell off the gems, I'll let you sell off the gems at a. I believe we had a 10% loss on them for exchange value.
I'd say we sell them.
Unless Zug needs him for something.
No, I just wanted to make sure that I had some. So, I do have some already. So I'm fine with changing these to gold.
Okay.
Okay.
And then with your identify as well, Tom, I'm assuming you're identifying the Potion of Shield of Faith, the Scroll of Shield of Faith, the Protection from Evil Potion, the Protection from Good Potion, the Divine Favor. I'll assume you identified those as well.
Yeah, any magic items.
Yeah.
What should we do with those?
You know, the Fam Hands buys back scrolls and potions for... I forget what percentage.
But I mean, would it be useful for us to keep them, guys? What do you think?
Nope.
Protection from good? You want protection from good? We can get rid of that.
Okay.
I mean, Zug could use that protection from good.
Yeah.
Stop the
you got
party
it.
members from touching him.
Yep.
Stay out of my place, man. Stop touching my stuff.
Yeah, they will buy them back for 60% of their value. And the items that you sell back improve your reputation with the Fam Hands.
Yeah, I mean, none of those seem all that interesting to me, so I'm voting sell them.
Okay.
What, does
What do you
Divine
think,
Favor
Delphine?
do?
Divine Favor.
Plus attack and damage, right?
Yeah, it's a good bonus if I remember right.
It's a scroll though, no, not a wand, right?
It is a
Yeah,
scroll.
Yeah, that's garbage.
Okay.
+1 luck bonus on attack and damage rolls for every 3 caster levels. It is a first level spell, so it is just a +1.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead, sell it. I don't care.
Okay. So you can just math out 60% of its cost.
Alright, I guess we gotta appraise that mithril. Right? Or...
No, I guess give me an appraise to see if you know that it's mithril, because you don't necessarily know just by looking at it that it's mithril. Oh yeah, you know that it's mithril, and you know that mithril is quite expensive. Let's see, what is mithril at? Mithril is worth roughly 500 gold per pound, maybe a little bit less than that because this isn't refined mithril. This is probably closer to about 450 per pound.
That's a lot of loot.
Yeah.
Does it? So are we able to sell that to the gem store?
Mm-mm. So give me a knowledge law here. That's actually a very important question.
Could we take that to a blacksmith, get it made into armor? Like, for everybody?
Even with a bot, you at least know no one's gonna buy a raw hunk of mithril off of you. Like, if you want to have it worked, you could probably manage to find somebody who will work it in, like, the neutral territory without asking too many questions. But no one's gonna buy, like, a raw hunk of mithril.
So we need to get it taken care of first.
I say we get it worked and get it made into something.
Yeah.
Lightweight, high protective armor? I don't know.
Why don't we just hold on to it for now until we figure it out?
Okay.
Do you want to do something with it tonight?
Not necessarily.
So I mean, I could do some searches on the net or whatever to maybe find a spot.
Sure.
Or maybe that would be knowledge local.
It's gonna be knowledge local, yeah. Oh yeah. You know just the spot to have this worked. So we can deal with that next session as well.
Yeah, I might have heard of a guy.
You know a guy who knows a guy who knows a guy?
I was looking at the full price, right? All right. Actually, since we're still on this, I'll look up a couple of your options here, Tom. So you have enough here that you could make, I think, really only one of 2 items, if the second one's even possibly available. I don't think so. That weighs just too much.
Ow.
Quarter, and half. So you almost have enough here to make a mithril breastplate, but you definitely have enough to make a mithril chain shirt.
Just one?
Just one. A mithril chain shirt weighs about 10 pounds. Mithril breastplate weighs about 17, or about 15 pounds.
Would they just be willing to work it for us into something we can sell?
Well, they can work it for you, and they'll charge you. They'll have to charge you a small fee for it, or they would work the chain shirt for you and keep the extra couple of pounds for free, and then work the shirt for you at no additional charge.
Yeah, but if we can get them to process it for us, and then we can sell the mithril. That's 400 gold.
There's nobody here that would want a mithril chain shirt?
I would, but I don't. I personally don't want to take in what? That's going to be 2,000 gold?
Mithril chain shirt retail is 1,000 gold. A little over 1,000 gold. It's 1,000 plus the cost of chain shirt. So it's like 1,400.
Well, it's a 10-pound shirt. It's going to eat up 10 pounds of the thing, and at 400 pounds.
Yeah, that's one of the
pounds.
things that actually bothers me here is like after it's refined for some reason, things lose dramatic value. Like if you look at other items, so I'm looking at Mithril here under the special materials tab on the SRD, and this is actually a math thing that does bother me now that I'm looking at it. It has it listed as like, you know, other items, 500 GP per pound. But when you look at light armor, it's only 1,000 GP difference. But if I'm looking at chain shirt, like chain shirt is only going to drop to 10 pounds when I make it mithril. So this math just doesn't, like, it doesn't add up correctly.
I mean, yeah, for me, from the math perspective, I'd rather say the hell with it and just sell the mithril. We'd be rolling in gold.
Yeah, also, I mean, like, Mithril's only really useful if, like, you have a super high dex. So, I don't know.
I'm honestly, my dex is 16, and I'm more in favor of selling the mithril.
I wonder if this price is actually off because at the 500 GP a pound, it's like plating an item in mithril. Even that doesn't make sense. I don't understand that math.
Yeah, so I mean, regular chain shirt is a +4 max dex anyway, so you'd have to have like a like a 20 or something for it to matter.
Yeah, mithril chain shirt would take it to like +6.
Yeah, I don't want to screw everybody out of money. I'd rather just.
Yeah, no, that's fine. You guys can have something made and then exchange the mithril in. You can have a bunch of, according to this, it looks like you can have a bunch of smaller items made as well for each of you individually out of mithril. So, like, if any of you needed specific, like, additional items, like maybe get a mithril musical instrument made, maybe get, I don't know, some other random mithril things made.
To make a
as
buckler out
decorative
of
items.
A masterwork mithril buckler.
You can make a mithril buckler. And actually, I think that's pretty cheap.
Can I get a mithril?
Yeah, a mithril. They can make you a mithril buckler. It'll only take about 3 pounds of the mithril.
Okay.
I want a mithril centerpiece for my table that looks like me.
You're gonna need a lot more than this blacksmith to get that done.
But I could get my refined mithril, right? And bring that somewhere.
Even with refined mithril, it's gonna be a hard sell. This is still a lot of mithril. But if you did make it into something, it would be easier to move. If you did want to make a statue or sculpture of yourself or some other like luxury item like that, it would be easier to sell it as like, I bought this block of mithril from the goblins, and I want you to make it into some artistry thing.
Yeah, I mean, I want my mithril centerpiece for my table now. Now that we're mentioning, I'm just saying.
Well, you're gonna have to argue with the party at that point. That's not on me. But James, are you wanting a mithril buckler?
If everybody wants to just make something, I'm cool. Then yes. If we're just gonna sell it, then I'd rather do that. So what does everybody want to do? You want to sell it, or are we gonna?
I thought we had to make something to sell it.
That makes it easier to sell, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I say we do that.
Okay, yes, and I will take a masterwork buckler that's made out of mithril.
Okay. So that will only weigh 2 pounds and has no armor check penalty.
2 pounds, no check.
So am I able to get mithril
And
to shop
actually,
around for,
hold
like,
on, one
artist?
additional thing that is worth noting is that it would be beneficial potentially to get Pax a mithril buckler as well. Because it
Why?
removes the spell failure chance, it gives her a +1 bonus to AC, and only weighs 2 pounds.
It removes the spell failure chance?
Yeah, so there's no chance that when you're casting a spell, like, you lose the spell because, like, you're trying to move your arms around with this buckler attached to your arm. So it's basically just 1 additional AC at a cost of 3 pounds of the mithril.
Yeah, but you can do that with what I'm doing. Haramakari does that. Haramaki.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
That's armor, though. That's not. So that is something else she can wear, but she can also wear a buckler.
Okay, I thought it was a buckler slot.
No,
okay.
that is an armor slot.
Excellent.
Armored kilt also works that way as well, which is very weird.
Oh yes, I want a kilt made out of mithril.
It makes this light clinky sound as you spin.
I don't even know what would be good for me.
If eventually full plate. That's
Oh, it's a
1,500
sash.
gold.
That's what I was thinking of. It's not a buckler, it's a sash. Okay. It takes up an armor slot, but it's a sash.
Right. But yeah, Whitney, getting a mithril buckler would probably be good for packs.
So am I doing that now or next time or what?
It's up to the party. If the party's willing to let you have it, to have another 3 pounds, then you should take it now.
I'm okay.
As long as I get enough mithril to bring to my artist.
Alright, how big a thing do you want made out of mithril? Because so far everybody's taken 3 pounds.
Yeah, I'll take a 3-pound mithril.
Okay.
Well, what would it be? Split it evenly.
Split
Would be
evenly, you'd be 2 and some change pounds of mithril.
Alright, so you guys cool. Well, yeah, they took 3. I'm taking 3.
Okay.
I would assume Meg's not taking any of it.
Yeah, Meg's not got much of a use for it.
So, yeah, we easily can go 3 pounds a pop.
Although Meg might be able to do, like, the buckler or shield route as well, so...
So I just add, how do you spell mithril?
Mithral.
Just add mithril buckler at a weight of 3 pounds to my list.
Add it to your armor, to where it says armor at the top as well.
But not to gear.
You also need to add it to gear because you have to add the weight.
Where is armor?
Right above where your gear is. Oh, you have buckler there already. So we just turn this to masterwork. Oh, that's right. Actually, this is on... You don't even need mithril here, now that I think about it, if I remember right. I think bards ignore bucklers for... Hold on. I might...
Still gotta deal with the weight, though.
That is true. It is 5 more pounds on somebody who only has 15 pounds of carrying capacity. Let me double check this. Spells... Yeah, a bard can cast spells while wearing light armor and using a shield without incurring the normal arcane spell failure chance. So you actually could benefit from some light armor eventually too, except for the weight of it. So it is good to reduce the weight here. So we take your buckler down to 2.5, so that's good, and you have the AC bonus. And no check penalty, which is also beneficial.
God, I hate when it does this.
Wait, so is Meg taking 3 pounds of mithril?
Yes. Well,
then I'll
Meg
get
Meg
1
is
pound.
not sure whether or not to take the 3 pounds of mithril.
Gelfin gets 1 pound.
So you and
Yep.
Meg can talk about that next session if you can find a use for your mithril. But one of the things that I do want to discuss and make sure of is that that gets split evenly, and that, like, looking at people's gear, packs, you may want to pick up some armor at some point, some light armor. And if you...
Just seems heavy.
Huh?
Just seems heavy.
Well, remember that armor, when you build it for a smaller size character, does have a weight reduction by default, so...
Did we determine how much currency everybody gets yet, or is that something that's being added up, or
I don't know
doing
who's
that all
handling that,
individually,
but
or what?
I need to know when it's done. because I need to add it to Meg's sheet. So armor for small characters weighs half as much.
Okay.
So if you got like some lighter form of armor, you could probably handle that. But yeah, a lot of this does get kind of weighty. Unless you can get some spider silk bodysuit. At that point, that's like 4 pounds.
Get the same armor as me. 1 AC for like 3 gold.
It's an okay start for now, and it weighs 1 pound.
Yeah. Get that sash on better than nothing.
And then, Gelfine, what are you running around with armor-wise?
I've got breastplate.
Okay.
Okay, this is what I was looking for. Class skills are replaced. Skill ranks. Weapons are changed. Start my bonus feat at 4. When do you get the additional skill?
What about money? I want to wrap up money so I can put that on Meg's sheet.
What is the final total divided by 5? Because we sold everything, right?
Yeah, but did anybody tabulate the cost reductions for the gems and nobody did any of this math? Because this is what we ran into last time. This is actually exactly why I have the accountant option. As something you pay extra for.
For some reason, I thought we did pay for.
Okay, so we're doing 10% less on all the gems.
10% less on the gems and 60% of the value or of the cost if you sell it to the fam hands.
That's right. And I'm out again. God damn it.
All right. Well, since I'm playing as Meg, I'll do this for now. I got it, Charles. Or James, sorry. I'm playing as Meg. I'll do Meg's job.
Okay. Ooh, an ability score. Yay. 4th level, another ability. What are we going to add it to? Sleight of hand is...
All right, so you guys are doing a party fund, correct? Yes or no? For some reason, I think you're not.
Yeah,
No,
that was the other
Okay.
game that I had us do that. Yeah,
All right, so
'cause I wasn't in charge of loot in this game.
yep. In this case, everybody gets 113 gold. That's from the gold stuff, and then I will add up silvers in just a moment. Uh, 607. Oh, I'm sorry. 135 silver. And I'm sorry, gotta divide it again. And 495 copper.
95.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Alright, I'm going to wrap up the stream. You guys can level whenever. And we'll see you next time. Good night, guys.
Yay!